Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all of you. Hope you're doing fine. This is teacher Fayyazuddin Ahmad. Today we are going to learn about the different states of matter from your chapter 9, lesson number 1. Describing matter is the lesson number 1. And today's topic is states of matter from your science reading book, Macmillan McGraw-Hill, and the page numbers are from 414 to 416. So can you please open your science reading book, Macmillan and McGraw-Hill reading book, page number 414. What are the states of matter? What are the states of matter? Matter is found in many forms. We call these forms states. Solid, liquid, and gas are the three common states of matter on Earth. What are the three common states of matter on Earth? Solid, liquid, and gas. These are the three common states of matter on Earth. Solids. In solids, the particles are tightly packed in regular patterns, and solids, they have definite shapes. Liquid, the particles are farther apart. They can move, they can change their place, but they do not have a definite shape of their own. The liquids, they take the shape of the containers. And gas, we see the particles are farther apart than the liquid particles. The particles in the gas, they do not have a definite shape like the liquid. They take the shape of the container, or in fact, they do not take a definite amount of space also. So they just try to fill in the container. They always try to move apart from each other. They try to move away from the other particles. They try to disperse. They always tend to spread out. So these are the three states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. Solid. A solid has a definite shape and takes up definite amount of space. Solid has a definite shape and takes up definite amount of space. The particles of matter in a solid are packed together tightly and often in a regular pattern. The textbook and your desks are examples of solids. These are the examples of solids: the box, the furniture, the wood furniture, the glass, the bangles, the tire. All these are solids, examples of solids. You can see the particles are in a regular pattern, and they are tightly packed, and they have a shape, particular shape, definite shape. Liquids, unlike solids, a liquid does not have a definite shape. It takes the shape of its container. However, the liquid takes up a definite amount of space. A liquid does take up a definite amount of space. In a liquid, the particles of matter can move more than they do in a solid. The particles can change place and slide past one another. They are farther apart than in a solid. As we saw just now in the picture, the liquid particles are farther apart than in a solid. Examples of liquid are water, milk, oil, etc. This is liquid. These are the particles of liquid. They can move from their place. They can slide past one another. They are farther apart compared to the solid particles. Examples of liquid: see here, milk, water, juice, oil, soft drinks, vinegar, etc. Juice, water, oil, milk, soft drinks, vinegar. These are the examples of liquids. Sorry. These are the examples of liquids. Gases. A gas, like a liquid, does not have a definite shape. For example, helium is a gas. Unlike a liquid, a gas does not take up a definite amount of space. It fills the shape and space of its container. It fills the shape and space of its container. The helium in a balloon takes the space of the balloon. If the balloon bursts, the helium will spread out into the air. This is the gas coming out of the chimney from the factories. These are the balloons filled with helium. In a gas, the particles of matter move about freely. The particles move farther apart from one another to fill the space around them. If there is less space to fill, the particles are closer together. If there is less space to fill, the particles are closer together. And if there is more space, they tend to spread apart. They tend to move up farther apart to fill in the space around them. A gas always spreads out to fill its container. These are the particles of gas. You see they are freely moving. They are moving up farther apart from each other. Then trying to spread out. They're trying to fill in the space around them. They are trying to fill in the container where they are. So the particles of gas, they always tend to spread apart, tend to spread out. What happens to the matter we use? We use matter all the time. The food, the chair, and the air. All these things are the matter what we use. So the food we eat is a matter. The chair we use is a matter, and the air we breathe is a matter. And some matter like air can be used again and again. That is, we reuse the matter here. Some matter like air can be used again and again. It means it can be reused. Other forms of matter get thrown away. Too often matter becomes trash. Too often matter becomes trash. Once we use the matter, we throw it into trash. So too often the matter becomes trash. It goes into landfills or oceans. It goes into landfills or oceans. So matter can be used, matter can be reused, matter can be disposed, thrown away as a waste. Many people choose to reuse matter. This is when you use something again instead of throwing it away. When you use something again and again, then it is a reuse of matter. An egg carton can be used to plant seeds. We are using this egg carton again. So it is the reuse of the matter here. So when you use something again instead of throwing it away, then it is reused. An egg carton here is used to plant seeds. It is reused. Matter can also be recycled or made into something else. Cans, papers, plastic, and glass can all be recycled. Paper, glass, plastic, and metal here they all can be recycled. So matter can also be recycled or made into something else. Cans, papers, plastic, and glass can all be recycled. Hope you understood this topic today. Thank you. Have a nice time.